Washed her bloodstained hands and walked away from children and teachers that were being tortured with kicks to the arms, head, body, spit on, and laughed at while lying there dying with gunshot wounds.
Not facing the voters, a packed house in Uvalde with a key member missing. A no-show for Lieutenant Mariano Pargas, the re-elected county commissioner who is getting new heat for his actions or inaction during the Robb Elementary school shooting there.
Pargas facing a new round of criticism after CNN released his audio speaking as the interim police chief with the 911 dispatcher on that fateful day. The conversations recorded show that he was aware the classrooms probably had a number of shooting victims inside that were still alive, but he did nothing.
Alicia Barrera takes us to that meeting today where there were tough questions for Pargas, but also a tense encounter for another law official.
While all eyes were on the empty commissioner's seat, moments before today's Uvalde County Commissioner's Court was called into session,
no response.
Sheriff Ruben Nolasco made his first public appearance since the deadly shooting, refusing to give answers.
There's no response at this time.
And we're not talking about the investigation. I'm talking to your message to your community that you serve. Are there literally no words, no comment?
My sincere condolences go out to the family. I felt their loss. One of my deputies lost a child, so it hit home. Yes, it did hit home. So my condolences, my sincere condolences go out to the family.
And are you frustrated that they don't get any answers yet?
Yes, there's some frustration, but whenever you're investigating things, it takes its proper channels.
Meanwhile, inside the commissioner's courtroom, families of the victims fighting another battle to hold Lieutenant Mariano Pargas responsible.
You have brought shame to the community.
He has broken the public trust to which he was elected. It's time for Mr. Pargas to step down.
According to the Uvalde County judge, Pargas' absence today doesn't affect his role.
There's no requirement that he attend any meeting.
Removal proceedings start with any individual filing a petition at a district court. However, those here hope Pargas makes that decision for himself.
You'll always be remembered like this, anywhere you go.
He was coward that day, and he's cowardly now to the couldn't show face.
In this case, state law protects County Commissioner Pargas from being removed, and although his future here is uncertain, the families tell me that they will continue to put pressure on Pargas and any other law enforcement official present at Robb Elementary on May 24th. In Uvalde, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.
For nearly 6 months, Uvalde County Sheriff Ruben Nolasco has avoided scrutiny surrounding his and his department's response to the Uvalde school massacre. He has insisted he was not the incident commander the day of the shooting, but he has confirmed he is cooperating with the DPS investigation.
Sheriff Nolasco was spotted inside the Uvalde County Commissioner's courtroom yesterday, was pressed by reporters outside of the courtroom, including Alicia Barrera. We want to show you more of that nearly 10-minute encounter that ended with the sheriff leaving county property.
Question after question, we heard the same response.
No response, no response, no response, no response, no response at this time. No, there's no response. I don't care what you think. I'm not going to respond anymore.
Back in July, Nolasco had also initially refused to testify to the Texas House Committee.
I don't have to respond to the House. I've done my part with the House. I've cooperated with DPS.
He later gave his account surrounding the shooting behind closed doors via Zoom.
I've cooperated with DPS. I've given them my statement, and I've been told I can't comment anymore. So
Who are you being advised by to not speak?
That's it, guys. I've told you all as much as I can.
For almost 6 months, Nolasco has stayed out of the public eye and kept silent, much like yesterday.
Sir, do you realize you had several deputies there on scene in the hallway who took no action for almost 77 minutes, and you're saying you have no response to that?
So is this just a stare-down contest now?
No, I've already told you. Y'all don't care about the families. Y'all are here for your ratings. That's all that y'all are here for, okay? So.
And what are you here for today?
Nolasco's remarks about TV ratings prompting this tweet from the nonprofit Lives Robbed. Quote, "These statements are nothing but an attempt to gaslight and silence our families. Our families are looking for justice. They are looking for answers. We'd welcome answers from Uvalde CISD, the DA, DPS, and Governor Abbott, but that has not happened," end quote.
Do you mind stepping out of the way, please? I need to go with my business.
Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.